Let's jump to the war here, and today we've got a saving a disaster battle playing as Ivres going up against Malekith, where we're defending Hotek's column. Now the guy definitely goofed up in this situation here because Eltharion's army is standing outside the city, which normally isn't that big of a deal, right? But the problem here is that because the walls are so badly damaged, they provide absolutely no protection, and Malekith's army is actually really fast, we're going to struggle to get our forces into position so that they can actually do some damage, because Eltharion's got a really good army here. I got no complaints there. The problem here is positioning, and yeah, just delaying these guys here as long as possible so that we can get into position. We need to snipe Malekith straight away, because Blade Wind is such a huge problem for archer-based armies, especially if we want to get into fairly tight formations. Anyway, we definitely need to not control large armies, because we don't want these guys here showing up at the start. We're just going to focus on Malekith's army. These guys here are going to get obliterated immediately. I'm just going to throw them at the enemy at the start, just to buy a little bit of time for these guys to deploy. Anyway, let's jump in here and see what we can do. I imagine it's going to be pretty frantic to begin with. Because yeah, in this settlement here, it's providing literally no defensive advantage at all. The walls only serve as a place from where we can't retreat from. That's it. They're not holding the enemy back. The towers aren't really worth anything. You know, choke points are alright, but the choke points are going to be a problem here because we're not ready at the start. Alright, so yeah, what we're going to do is just, at the very start, just throw all of our troops at the enemy. It's just going to be really stupid, but we need these guys here to go so that the rest of my army can show up, because we can only have 20 units on the battlefield at one time, while not controlling the large armies. It's good that they existed just so that we could have done this, but it would have been so much better if Eltharion had been sitting inside the settlement. That way we could have denied enemy reinforcements. These guys here would have never even need to show up, and we could have deployed right from the start. Probably wouldn't have put anyone up on the walls, there's just no point. But setting up a good defensive position here, this is a reasonably good spot. Now I'm going to be scrambling for it. Because, you know, our forces don't show up on the battlefield, like, straight away. It's going to take a few minutes to get them all in. Alright, these guys here, come over this way. Let's see, we got some arcane conduits. What else we got? Another arcane conduit, cool. Alright, so I want this one to maybe go cast a flamestorm on something. Just do some damage. And these guys here, their job is not to fight, but to be as annoying as possible to buy us time. These two try to get into the town square. We will definitely need to put some units here. Eltharion's going to block this spot here. Because yeah, like I said, they don't just instantly come in. But yeah, the more Malekith is out here, yeah, just whatever, don't worry about them. Just don't worry about that. Just go. How'd we go with that? Cool. Cool. Did some damage. Don't worry about killing them. The longer Malekith is back here, the better. Okay, try to use long formations as much as possible, because Blade Wind doesn't hit as hard as it does to square formations. Come on, guys, come on in. Like I said, it's gonna take a few moments. You, just go. Don't worry about that. Just keep them distracted. That's all I'm asking for. Alright, we can cast again in a moment here. You guys stay there. We're almost in position. Okay, at least we're not on force march. That's good. Actually, no, it's bad. It would have been better if we were on force march, but actually inside the settlement. Alright, what other abilities do we have? Oh, we got this. Pop that down on... It doesn't matter, they're all a little bit damaged. There we go. Okay, yep. How'd that one go? Yeah, we did some damage, that's what we want to see. Okay, I need somebody over here. Stay back a little bit. Okay, more reinforcements are coming. How about we send these two over here? So far, so good. I think sending our guys like this out here, like they still got guys trying to chase them. That was really useful rather than holding up on the walls. I would have just ignored it. Okay, Eltharion needs to tank for as long as possible there. Make sure you guys, like I said, use thin formations. More of our reinforcements should be coming in any moment. Okay, Eltharion. Yeah, use the Fang Sword for physical resistance. Good, still shooting. I don't know where the rest of our reinforcements are. Where's Malekith? He's hanging back here. Good, good, good. As long as he's out of range. Good. Let's pop this down. Alright, we got a good thing going on over there. This is a good start so far. Good start. Good amount of damage being done there. Eltharion's a good tank. While on foot. Got to stop getting shot. Okay, you come over here. And we've got breakup on the wall, so... So far so good, so far so good. This is going really, really well. Because they're coming in super slow. And look, Malekith is still just sitting out there. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I would have liked to have taken him out early, but this is fine as well. Right, you come over here. Don't worry about pursuing them. Oh, I see. Some of our units shattered. So I won't be able to get the reinforcements until they come back. Until they fully leave the battlefield. Okay, those artillery are a little bit of a concern.
Acknowledged.
Alright, start sending more guys over here.
We will obey. Setting forth.
Might do something. I mean, I got the magic.
It shall be done. Swiftly.
That's it. Move up a little bit. Okay, where's... There we go. Good. And we've also got Earthblood. I should probably use that. And I've got this as well, but we'll just, you know, wait until an actual infantry formation makes it over here first. Alright, they're still bringing more troops over here. I don't want to use a breath attack. Oh, no, I can use a breath attack. I don't want to land on them. This isn't particularly useful. I guess I could use fireball. I'll need like 12 fireballs, but... Alright. Looks like we're finally getting organized into the town square now. Okay, the artillery's come in. That's great. If they start shooting into the town square, it's going to be a problem. That Cribitus is just going to get wrecked there.
Understood. March.
Good. Yeah, it's... I mean, fireball per artillery piece is not the best, but it's... I don't know, it's what we got. Because, yeah, that'll totally wreck us if we're not careful. Okay, artillery, yeah, just get over here. Alright, that's all of our reinforcements now. Just keep adjusting where needed. It's a bit cramped, but we can make this work. As long as it doesn't chuck too much of a dangerous spell in here, it should be okay. And artillery, come on, get around the back here. Sort that in a bit. Yeah, the power of not controlling a large army. Let's come over here and do some flame storms on them. Just so they're nice and thinned out, because we'll do more overall damage to an infantry unit than we will to artillery. It's good that we've taken out some of their pieces, but and I'll continue doing that, but let's also thin them out. So lucky the Malekith are just sitting around there. Good, we don't need to be too sparing on ammo either. Yeah, they want to send their artillery in through the gate here. Okay, just one more piece to destroy there. Alright, maybe we can justify a breath attack over here, since we're not getting shot. Good. All of the Reaper Bolt throwers there are destroyed. So if that was... So it's essentially 12 winds of magic. That's worth it. Okay, that did some damage. That's good. Can we get some arcane conduits? Yeah, let's just wait until we get them all at once. That's more efficient. This is going really well so far. Okay, we're really cramped over here. We can't shoot just yet. We've got to move up. Now, I'd really like to capture Malekith. This guy here doesn't matter. Cool. Okay, still trying to get the artillery somewhat organized. Want to be shooting roughly into this area here, so we just got to be careful that we're not shooting into our own troops. Still trying to get organized. These guys can do a lot of damage. God, it took us a while to get organized, but I reckon because we threw our forces out there at the start, it just confused all of these guys here. They just were like, well, I wasn't expecting that. And that's the big thing a lot of people don't realize. If you do something that the AI doesn't expect you to do, sometimes they just completely shut down and they're just like, oh, I don't know what happened there. Even though they killed them all.
It shall be done.
Okay, we're almost organized.
We will obey. Orders received.
Alright, I think we are in...
Loyal.
There we go. We are in a good position there now. Finally, finally in a good position. But they're goofing around.
Understood. Eagle claw.
Alright, let's move them up. I'll see if I can actually shoot out there.
It shall be done.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, if you can get the hit in, go for it.
Winds of magic rise!
For duty.
Cool, let's move them up a little bit more.
Advance.
Looks like their reinforcements are coming in from force march there.
Acknowledged. Setting for.
Acknowledged. As you say. We go. Without question.
I go there!
Alright, it's all looking good. They're just... We just killed their forward momentum because all their fast units just failed to do anything at the start there. Still got artillery out there. Let's have a look. So... Reaper bolt throws, I think that was 3 and someone's still got 4. They're still trying to come inside.
Setting forth! Onward!
Eagle claw.
Alright, we got a lot of units coming around this way, but that's okay. We can respond to it relatively quickly now.
Apace.
Loyal. Make Ulthuan proud.
Alright, turn around. Let's get ready to bomb this general area.
Eagle claw.
Awaiting orders!
We could use a flamestorm there, but I think we've got that. Let's just keep getting rid of the artillery, because you never know when they're going to start activating and becoming a really big problem.
Hear me!
Alright, what else we got? This ability here could be useful if I can just... I'm gonna have to get a bit closer.
Eagle claw.
But then again, I don't even know... Hang on, just aim at the ground there. I don't even know if I'm gonna need it.
We will obey.
Like, they are just getting so shredded.
The might of Everest.
Yeah, it was all about just getting into this formation here as quickly as possible, and luckily they let us do it. Sort of.
Mage!
Yeah, this is working out just fine, because we got heals. And plenty of stuff shooting at them. And soon the murderous prowess will expire.
Moving out.
Keep these guys here. You never know when someone's going to come around this way.
Upward mage!
And the great thing here as well is because we got unending volley, the slower they come in, the more time that we get to regenerate our ammo. And it's really good with Sentinels of Astarul because each individual shot of theirs is super high damage. They just have really low reload speed.
Eagle claw.
That's it.
We advance.
And we can totally justify just firing at will even at shattered units. Because yeah, our ammo just keeps coming back. I don't think we've even taken a single casualty yet. I'm not sure. I mean, Malekith's just completely derped out. If he had come in, we would have killed him by now. So I kind of do want him to come in. Alright, we got Shades over here.
For Eltharion! We will obey.
Get back. Stay. We should be able to outrange them. Oh, yeah.
As you say.
And if we want them to shoot anyone, let get them to shoot at Malekith. Ah, what do I keep calling that? Eltharion. I'm gonna use a breath attack on the Reaper Bolt throwers just because I really want them to go. Because that's sort of like a wild card. If they get in here and shoot into this, that's gonna be a big problem for us.
March toward penance.
Outward mage.
The fang sword hunters.
Outward mage.
The warden marches.
Yep, we've got everything under control here.
Making my way.
Alright, so I think that's... Yep, that's 2 units of Reaper Bolt throwers eliminated. Let's just call one chariot, it's not a big deal then.
Forward.
Bleak but unyielding. Guided by waystones.
As a mage.
Good, this is all just working out. Alright, so that one there's... Just got 3 more fireballs, if all goes well there.
Eltharion.
Let's bring this guy over here. It'd be good to have a second person. Since this is where they seem to be concentrating their attack from. I thought they were going to come through here a bit more, but...
Outward mage.
No, not really. Alright, that one now. Just 2 more fireballs to go. You know what? Why don't we make a push to get rid of Malekith? I'll come over here, aim at him, and we'll start taking him down. It might wake him up though. See, usually if the AI is making a mistake, I usually just don't touch them, you know? Don't wake them up or anything like that, you know? Don't wake the bear. Hey, why isn't he going and kill Malekith? Because it might wake him up. I mean, I'm gonna go over there and do it, but it could be a mistake. Just gotta keep that in mind.
Speak quickly.
Outward mage.
As you say. Swiftly.
Warden repositioning.
Okay, and these 2 here. Oh, there's the army losses. Holy crap.
Moving out.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to capture Malekith, because he's... it's just a complete failing of the AI there. If I'd come there a bit earlier. It definitely would have been good if we could have captured him. There's still a chance that we might. It seems unlikely, though.
It will be done.
I don't think the dragons are going to be able to do it.
Eltharion.
66 speed to 117, but yeah. See, I could use this now, but it definitely won't kill him. So maybe we use it now and... hang on, let me just see if... Doing some damage to him. I think he doesn't have far to go. Could use Fireball. Honestly, he's got loads of magic resistance. He's not going to do anything. Yeah, it's not going to work. There's just no way. We wanted to capture him. We should have moved up a little bit earlier, but I was much more focused on winning the battle. Because you can very easily capture him in the next fight, because his army is shredded. But what we'll do is, we'll pin him down now, just so that he takes a bit of extra damage. But he also might fight back. No, I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, we're not going to be able to kill him but in that amount of time. Because yeah, if we use Fireball, watch what happens.
Winds of magic rise.
Wow, like 100 damage. That was so powerful. Alright, let's try. that's a big if right there. Yeah, that's if he goes in there. Oh, I wasn't even close.
Making my way.
Alright, he's gone. But yeah, there we go. There we go. It seemed like that was easy, but I think it was because of what we did at the start. The AI don't expect you to do shit like that. To like just send your entire garrison, not even to come and attack them, but just to run behind them, it completely confuses them. And that's what happened there. The AI just turned off. Like, they didn't even use Malekith. We would have got him, as long as we got set up. We would have got him. I think we actually didn't take any casualties at all. We're actually in better shape now than we were going into it. Apart from her, she took a little bit of damage. So if I do this, this will allow me fully... No, just take the ransom. Because that won't affect... Yeah, and then you're going to be at full strength. But yeah, it's a good army, that's for sure. Yeah, you will be able to get Malekith this time. I definitely would have liked it if we could have captured him there, but, you know. Easy win, or capture Malekith. We'll take the easy win. And it was also really important to not control large armies. And also to make sure that our initial garrison did get shattered or wiped out or whatever, so that the rest of our forces could come in. Because they were so good. It's a really strong army that he's got there. Really, really good. Especially in sieges. Especially in long battles where you just get really good use out of that, that ability, because it just preserves so much balance of power. Yeah, you can take him on now and go and get him, and you've got spots for him. Yeah, so I didn't use those. But that was not what he contracted me to do. You know, he didn't say, "Hey, Legend, could you please capture Malekith but lose the battle for me?" No, he asked me to win that battle for him. So that's what we did. Yeah, standing there, I don't really think that was a good idea. It would have been so much better if we were sitting inside the settlement, but that's done now. You can use up about half of your movement to take Malekith and then stand in Hotek's column. Then get ready to deal with Crone Hellebron. Or you could go after Crone Hellebron and grab her. But I would highly recommend taking Malekith, put him in jail. You know what? Let's do that for him. I'll make that decision for him. I'm going to get Malekith this time. Don't worry about leveling up. We don't need it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to capture you, Malekith. I'm going to capture you. Yeah, he didn't get a chance to heal. Not very much, anyway. And then he can just do whatever he wants from there. My recommendation would be leave Malekith in jail. Until the end of the war, you know. Just leave him in there, because you just don't want to be dealing with him. He's just if you're going to be using archer-based armies, he is such a pain in the ass. Because he's really difficult to shoot. And he just has so much resistances, and his spellcasting is such a pain. Because he's actually pretty decent when using, what's it called? Blade Wind. Alright, now it would have been great if we could have destroyed more of the enemy artillery. So I might need to stay back a little bit. At the very least, try to get them to shoot at bad targets. Because most of our army stalks.
We will obey.
Moving out.
That'll actually take 2 fireballs, I think. Or 3 if we fucking get dodged. Or just 1 bite. That's it. Aim for Eltharion. That's fine. Just don't move on my army. So yeah, as soon as Malekith gets into range, we pop that down on him and focus fire on him. It's far away now.
Eltharion! The Grim Warden rises!
It's okay. Do a bit of damage to us, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Alright, start shooting at Malekith. The only reason we're doing this is to capture him. And then you'll need to come back over here for a heal. Come on, I'm not letting you get away this time. Come at me, bro. We might get blade winded once. Oh, you know what? This will help. Let's go. Focus fire. No mercy on Malekith. Get rid of him. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. There you go. Straight to jail with you. Yeah, he's still got a cast off on us. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Plus, we'll probably be able to take on captives and heal that. Alright, let's get some quick heals in. And recover to full strength. Yeah, so we had some abilities from the previous fight that we didn't use. We just didn't need them in that previous fight. Would have used them if the opportunity showed up for them to use it. Oh, you know what? You've got Earthblood. We should use that as well, because they're not going to be here for much longer. Nah, I didn't quite fully heal, but that's okay. But at least you've got Malekith in jail now. And they're fully recover.
Build our defenses.
And there we go. And yeah, my recommendation is leave him in there. Don't indoctrinate him. Don't whatever. Just leave him in jail, because it's such a pain in the ass. I would honestly put Helebron in jail as well. She's also a pain. And then just, you know, clean up the rest of this Dark Elf menace, and then you'll be fine. Although the campaign looks like it's going pretty well. Yeah, Yvresse is a strong faction. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you liked that. Hope you enjoyed it. Big thing to take away from this is don't always do what the AI expects you. The AI is programmed to anticipate certain decisions from the players. If you do something that totally baffles them, they sometimes break down because they work on a... the way the AI works is it runs a procedure, and then once that procedure has finished, it then starts up another procedure. But if that first procedure runs in like a error, cannot find whatever it is that they're trying to do, I don't know the exact lines of code, they just stop. And what happened there, I think, in Hotek's column is that, you know, we sent our forces out to run behind them, and then Malekith and a few of his units, which were targeting those units, were like, my job's done, right? I just destroyed the entire garrison. I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Whereas if they had gone inside the settlement to kill those units, they might have identified which units that they actually needed to kill. But while they were outside there, they were in basically kill that zone. I don't know exactly, but we did what didn't expect. Anyway, it's the end of this one here. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.